What exactly is this row about?
It's all to do with an issue called neighbouring rights, which was enshrined in EU law back in 2019 and came into force in France that year as well. And essentially it means that social media companies or news aggregators like Google News have to pay publishers for showing extracts of their articles or graphics or photos that belong to those publishers. And in the implementation of this, what happened is that Google had said in France that it would simply stop publishing those extracts on Google News to avoid this neighbouring rights issue. That led to a complaint to the Competition Authority from news publishers here in France back in 2020, when the authority ordered Google to negotiate with these publishers to pay them for showing these extracts of their content. Now, the ruling today relates to the fact that the Competition Authority says that Google didn't negotiate in good faith with those publishers. It says that it hasn't been fair in the way it was negotiating, and as a result, it has fined them 500 million euros and said the company now only has 2 months to come up with an offer for those publishers here in France, or risk penalties of up to 900,000 euros a day if they haven't come up with an offer by then.
And Stephen, clearly Google isn't happy today.
In a statement, the company has said it's very disappointed by this decision. It says the decision of the Competition Authority here doesn't reflect their efforts to reach an agreement with news publishers, or what it says is the reality of how news is presented on its platform. It claims that it's the only company that has done a neighbouring rights deal here in France. That was an agreement that was announced at the end of last year with publishers of daily newspapers like Le Figaro and Le Monde. That agreement now said to be on hold pending the outcome of this competition case. But of course, it's part of a much broader debate around publishing rights for companies like Google. There have been rows in other countries around this issue as well, but it's certainly come to a head here in France with this latest decision and a major fine from the French Competition Authority. It is the biggest fine the authority has ever issued to a company that hasn't complied with one of its orders.
Business editor Stephen Carroll, thank you very much indeed.